Yo, what's up, guys? It's 6, post-production 6, future 6, letting you guys know that we did go on a tangent. We went ahead and talked about some video game stuff, what we've been playing, We also talked about the Silent Hill 2 remake, and we answered, a few questions from our fellow supporter. So yeah, we did go on a tangent, skip around to around the 36-minute mark to actually get into the In a Violent Nature review, followed by the spoiler section. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know. But with that being said, let's get into it. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the E23 Vision podcast. And I got myself Hector, also known as CN6, and with me, I got Hav.
Yo,
Hav is here. He missed. He was not in our Planet of the Apes
and Furiosa.
Furiosa, because he was. What did I say? Furiosa. Furiosa. Because he's been busy. Benny, what the fuck? I got Jazzy. I got Jazzy, Mario. And today, guys, we're going to be reviewing In a Violent Nature by Chris Nash, the director and the writer for this film. But before we get into it, guys, I'd like to remind you guys that you guys can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Make sure you follow our socials at E23 Vision Podcast, or go to E23VisionPodcast.com. You can see all of the links through there. But yeah, also join the Discord, man.
Yeah.
Join the Discord. Link will be in the description. You're gonna see Jazzy and I fucking talking about, news-related stuff, like video game stuff.
TV shows, movies.
Anything, really. So hop in there and join in on the conversation. We're trying to get that
shit popping.
Yeah, we're trying to be more active on that.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, make sure you follow Mario and I on X, formerly Twitter, because that's where we're going to... I think, or at least I am. I'm not sure how when was the last time you really used it like that, but I'm trying to be more active on there, actually give my opinion on certain things when it comes to gaming and basically everything we talk about on here. And I think, Mario, when I checked your shit out, you were doing pretty much the same thing.
Or I just commenting shit, right? I don't know. Let me check when's the last time, but yeah, we're basically just like how Twitter is supposed to be used. We're basically gonna be using it on our own shit.
Yeah. So if you just wanna, we're gonna be a lot more active on there. But everything else, I mean, even. All of our socials are going to be in the description, guys. So that's for Hav, Mario, and I, everything there. Also, before we also get into it, I do want to share a conversation that I had with Ramiro.
Shout out.
Ramiro. With him that he let us know about something that's pretty interesting and actually kind of makes sense now, Mario, with our Furiosa review.
All right.
He says, yo, fams, I just heard your Furiosa review. Great stuff, man. Just a little fun fact about Mad Max Fury Road. The little girl from Max's vision, that was from a Mad Max Fury Road prequel comic.
Oh.
Max tried saving her and was too late. It came out at DC Comics sub-comic division, Vertigo Comics. Just want to throw it out there.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I was like, what the... Okay, so that kind of makes...
sense.
That makes sense, but then I also was kind of like... Okay, does that mean the original Mad Max movies did not have that particular storyline? You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay, because we thought, okay, it's the OG movies. That's what happened to OG movies. But he's saying it was from the
comic.
Yeah. He says that it's an original story from the movies. It involves Furiosa semi backstory, Immortan Joe's backstory, and Nux, the war boy, that guy from Fury Road. Remember the guy that turned like good, I guess. That guy. I forgot. Yeah. He looks familiar though. I don't know who he's played.
You know that guy is? You got no idea?
is that the name of the character or is that an actor?
Have you seen Fury Road?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. So it makes
I hadn't even seen Furiosa.
Oh, okay.
No, man. Was it good at least?
Come on, man.
It was good.
It's fire, girl.
You would like him.
It's fire.
You would like him.
Damn.
In my opinion, I think you would like him.
It's fire, girl.
And you guys had no problem watching Fury Road?
No,
right?
It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the only complaint is because throughout Fury Road, not even that much. Actually, with Mad Max, he has like these visions, and we're just like, what the fuck are these visions? We assume that it was from the original movies, but Ramiro is telling us that it's from a comic. That's what he's saying. So And just to be clear, I told him, just to be clear, the story from the comics was not from the original Mad Max movies. It was made as an original story in a comic format. Then Fury Road came out, making that comic book storyline canon. You know what I mean? He says basically that's pretty much what it was.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Remo, man. We're just talking and stuff, telling me what kind of games. Actually, I think he does have a few questions here as well. Might as well answer them. And I guess before that, he says that he found us on TikTok on our Batman review, and I heard y'all since. Y'all are my favorite podcast. Same with the Cape Shit podcast.
Shout out, bro. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and he also says
Hector and Hot for the Cape Shit podcast.
Oh yeah,
they be putting in work on that.
I appreciate you.
And then I tell him, yo, bro, any feedback, bro? What's up, man? Any feedback for us and stuff? We're trying to, do our best. He says, not much, bro. Ando haciendo bien. We're doing well, right? He says, I love y'all's tangent stories. Love the HRV lure. Keep grinding. 6, Mario and Hav. I get excited as a kid on Christmas whenever a new episode of HRV drops. What the fuck? Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, shout out to you, bro.
That's love right there.
And then this is too. He also says, just wondering if the Knuckle series will be a. All right, cool. He says, just wondering if the Knuckle series will be a review. I'm a hardcore Sonic fan too. I played all the Sonic games. If it's gonna pass, it's understandable, bro. Maybe one of those quick rating y'all do. And I was telling him, man, surprisingly that we were gonna pass on it, but after me personally seeing it, I wanted to review it. So Mario and I are gonna review it. Hav is gonna be not part of it because he just doesn't want to do it. So you could just take that up on him, bro. And then what else? Then he says, give me a second. Oh yeah, we're just talking about like Sonic, how Sonic 3, they're saying that's going to be they're going to take the story from Sonic Adventure 2. And that's, man, that game's fire as fuck. And
I never played that.
And he just asks, what game are you guys playing? Me, I'm playing Fallout 4, thanks to the Amazon show. And Tekken 8. Yep. Got to keep my Tekken skills in check. He says, last time I played Fallout 4 was 2017, but I started to replay because I never played the Nuka-Cola World level DLC.
That's DLC, yeah. I think that was the last one,
Okay,
I believe.
So shout out to you, Ramiro. If you guys want to answer that question, what games are you guys playing right now?
Right now, I'm currently swapping between 2 games. Right, for one, I've been playing for a while and I've been streaming it on my YouTube channel. Is Persona 3 Reload, which came out months ago, right? But it's an extremely long game. I have I think I already have 40 hours, and I'm pretty sure I have
That's baby.
I have 30 more to go or some shit like that.
Baby, bro. I heard that. What was the one Persona game that came out before that? Persona 5?
That one's even longer, dude.
No, dude, that one, bro. I have a cousin, Fabian.
Yeah.
That motherfucker put it 300 plus.
Yeah, bro. That game, I'm pretty sure that game's really fucking long. But yeah, man. That's how the Persona games are. They usually are long. But other than that, I'm playing the new Xbox exclusive that just came out from Ninja Theory. Yeah, Hellblade. I'm playing Senua's Saga.
Wait, that's an Xbox exclusive?
I'm pretty sure, right?
Which one?
Hellblade?
Yeah.
That's an exclusive. Yeah,
Oh,
it came out on Game Pass, so I checked that out. I think I'm pretty sure my next stream of it, I'm pretty sure I would finish it. It's relatively a short game, and that's one thing I think it's been unfair about the criticism of that game is that people are hating the runtime, because you know that there was a YouTuber who does playthroughs, and he uploaded the full thing, the whole game in one video, and it was 5.5 hours some shit, and people were clowning how the fuck are you gonna, because you can buy the game flat out if you don't have Game Pass for
right.
I think $50 or whatever the fuck, right? And people are like, how am I spend $50 or whatever for a 5.5 hour game? And I'm just like, I get it, but if you actually play the game and see what it's about, I think it's justified. And not only that, what's it called? His run of the game is kind of like a speed run. I'm already at 6 hours, I believe, in the game already, and I'm near the end. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat it in my next session. I'm probably gonna get 6 to 8 hours out of it. And I'm just 6 to 8 hours. That's a single player game, bro. Resident Evil Biohazard is probably 8, 9 hours.
Yeah, I think the argument was that because another 5-hour game I could think of was that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Oh yeah,
right. And people love that game, but I think the issue was there's more. I think cutscenes alone in Senua's Saga is 3 hours.
It's insane. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing.
Alone,
I low key.
So you only get 2 hours of.
But no, that's the
gameplay.
criticism I kind of get. It's the combat. is, I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty basic. But I don't think, for me, when I played the game, I'm just like, that's not really the focus here, and is the combat. It really is the visuals, the story, and like just like the writing and all that. And I'm just like, even though I'm enjoying this, I feel like it's only a very few people who enjoy it. I feel like this is like, I feel like Ninja Theory is kind of in the wrong business in a sense where like this is kind of like a TV show. Like it's like, I feel like this would be a really good TV show.
Well, that's what I assume. Is the first game? The first game is like
this too. Yeah, it's very much like
story driven.
Story driven, bro.
Because some could argue the Telltale games, not that much gameplay.
Yeah.
It's story driven, more cutscenes and stuff. You're just walking around clicking buttons. The combat is completely way below generic if you're just walking around and clicking stuff. You know what I mean?
It's point and click.
But people love it because it's story based, and I think that's what maybe people were kind of hoping for this game, was that it was going to be some God
more
of War
action packed
shit.
Yeah,
When really it's more
like,
story driven.
Yeah, I think people really just got confused. I'm just like, that's not really what Hellblade is, y'all. And people were just hating on it. And not only that, they're hating on it because,
Yeah.
I'm not on the console wars anymore. I gave up on that shit like years ago, right?
Yeah, okay, PC Master Race.
Well, I
Sorry
don't,
guys, my game crashed. I spent $2K on this bitch. My game crashed.
Hell no. But like, what's it called? I also think that that because it's coming out on Xbox, and obviously Xbox is under a lot of fire right now, considering they closed down a lot of studios that they spent like I don't know how much money to acquire. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it doesn't make no sense. So like, I feel like it's very easy to clown on Xbox right now, and I'm just like, I feel like the way I look at it is, I'm like, if this came out on PlayStation, would this really get the same reception? Yeah. Because PlayStation, I'll be honest with you, it's more known to have those indie hits. Yeah. For example, Stray, that Half put that he loved.
Stray was really good.
And there's like just random indie games that
and Dredge. I'm trying. I don't know if Dredge was PlayStation exclusive. I'm trying
to remember the fucking game.
But that's an indie game. It's where you play as like a sailor and you're on a ship.
It was getting great reviews.
Is
it like top down kind of?
Kind of.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do remember that game. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like I feel like it's very easy to hate on Xbox. And something underperforms, it's like no. Even if it's like slightly underperformed, it's like no, it's trash. Like no, it's not an amazing game. It's not a trash game. But you guys are over hating it. That makes sense. And
not only that, one thing that I've realized, right, is like people when they get ratings, like the last year we had like a lot of great movies, a lot of great games, right? Yeah. And so now whenever a game gets a 7 or gets an 8, people are like, "Yo, it's mid." What?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To me, it's like, whoa, what do you?
No.
Like I'm like, I think you guys, your judgment is clouded because on all the great shit that we got, there was a lot of 10 out of 10s last year and 9s. That people think a 7 is like mid as fuck and bad. Like, no, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, what the fuck?
I know what you mean.
But Senua Saga, that's what you've been playing recently.
Yeah. Hey, the only as much as people clown on Xbox, the only W that they came out with recently.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah,
Mean Girl. They brought back Design Labs.
Design Labs? Yeah. Oh, they got rid of that?
Yes, dude.
Design Labs is where you customize your own Xbox controller, however you want.
Like different colors and everything.
That was a W on Xbox. That was fire.
No, dude, it was fire. Because dude, when I got my old Xbox One S, I had found out about that, and I was like, ooh. And so, like, you could change the different colors, the front, the back. You can change the color of the bumpers, the triggers, the Joy-Cons, and everything. Everything. And you can even add, like, I think it's an extra, like, $5 if you add the rubberized grips on the controller and stuff. And for some reason, when they came out with the current gen Xbox, the Series S and X, they stopped it. I tried looking it up, and it wasn't a thing anymore. And they recently just announced that it's back now. So
that's cool. That's cool
as fuck. And I low-key want to order another controller.
And like the cherry on top, you could engrave your gamer tag or whatever you want on the controller, like the front.
It's $10.
Yeah, like I think like right here. You can engrave.
I would do it. Fuck it. It's
cool,
personal.
man.
I would totally
for a limited time. I think until it's until Monday. The engraving is free.
Oh,
so you can look.
How much is it? $80?
It's I think $70.
$70.
But it jacks up the price depending on the changes.
So for example, the Xbox controllers are $70.
So for example, it's like $12. Extra if you add the rubberized grips onto the controller. $6 each because it's like the grip on the let me use this controller for example. You could add a rubberized grip like right here on the side of the controller. That's $6. But if you want it to extend to like the side of the controller, so it's 12.
Oh, okay.
So and then if you also the D-pad on the Xbox and the 2 back triggers, you can change them from plastic to metallic.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
You can make a metallic feel, and those are also extra money. And the engraving itself is $10, but for a limited time only, it's free right now.
Oh wow.
So it depends on like those modifications. Me personally, bro, I don't really see like the need to spend extra money on a metallic D-pad and trigger. So if you just keep those plastic, the colors don't up the price or nothing like that. The customizations, and I guess with the free engraving, you're looking at like $75 after taxes.
It's fire, bro. I wish PlayStation did something like that.
Or sorry, and if you want to add the rubberized grips, then you're looking at around like low 80s.
Low 80.
Yeah.
Wow.
But listen, that's fire, right? That's great and dandy. But let's lose the batteries, man. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on here? What are we doing? We're in 2024.
Yeah, I know.
You understand? We're in 2024. Why the fuck do we still need batteries for the controllers? Can we get rid of that? What they did was, shout out to Hav gifted me the Elite controller. It's fire.
I had bought it for myself, and then I realized that.
Yeah, you did.
I bought it for myself, but then I felt bad for you, so I gave it to you.
You a bitch. Basically,
I realized his KD was taking a hit. I was like, you know what,
the win-loss ratio wasn't winning.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I liked it. It's a good controller, but for me, bro, I don't know what about it. Like, I think it just felt like I didn't really need it. I only got it for the hype because, like, a bunch of my other friends with Xboxes, they got it. Like, this controller's fire, bro. You need to try it. And I bought it for like $200 or whatever. And I mean, it was nice, but it just felt like overkill. Like, I didn't really need it. Like, the whole, like, you take out the Joy-Cons for like the taller one, or like that, like the other, like that circle D-pad shit, or like all that. So I didn't feel like I needed it, so I was just like, fuck, I really bought this for nothing, because I'd rather just use a regular controller that came with my Xbox anyways. And so I gifted it to you. I was just like, here, man, you can have this controller. I know you're more competitive than I am. So
I thought he was joking.
Damn.
I thought he was joking, but he actually gifted me, like, dude, bro, I don't know what else. I was speechless, bro. I'm like, yo, you raw as fuck, like, like you, like, bro, like, thank you. And it's fire. Every time I play it, my Xbox, I use that controller, and it's
that's the one you use.
That's the one I use.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you add the taller Joy-Cons, or do you just put your control?
I just put my control freaks because I just have them, but I still, I do have the other ones, mostly because I don't want to wear them out. Like the thumbsticks. I got you. I don't want to wear them out, so I just put my control freaks on them. But it's fire, right? And like those controllers don't have batteries. You charge it through USB-C. So those don't have batteries.
The Design Lab also allows you to customize an Elite controller.
That's actually cool. Yeah, but to me, it's kind of like, I hate that excuse of like, oh, if you want no batteries, get an Elite.
Yeah,
it's like, no, bro, come on, we're in 2024. Stop doing this shit. Every controller should not have batteries no more. We should be charging our shit.
Yeah,
like on PlayStation. PlayStation been doing it since PS3.
That's true.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro. What are y'all doing? Back in 2009, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's facts.
Yeah, man.
But regardless, okay. How did you say what game you were playing
right now?
Yeah. Or was it just him? Was this all tangent?
It was just Mario.
Okay.
What's it called? I mean, gaming wise, bro, I haven't really been gaming like that, to be honest, recently, just because I've been on a grind of trying to catch up on like TV shows and movies that I missed out this year. So TV show wise, I mean, I've been more so grinding the TV shows. Like, obviously, we finished Shogun. I just watched this Netflix series that come out a while back called Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer.
That one's really good.
I've heard of that.
That one's really good. It's about this like comedian guy, and he gains a stalker, this girl that just follows him everywhere and texts him and all this bullshit. It's creepy, but it's also very heavy.
Is it a comedy?
It's somewhat a comedy. Yeah, okay. It's like a comedy, but it's based on a true story.
Interesting. Okay.
And there's like some SA themes involved with it too. So if you're very like, sensitive to the topic, just brace yourself. I'd personally give it like an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a really great show, and it's based on a true story.
Awesome.
The dude that plays the comedian, that's actually the dude it happened to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. So I was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
That was really good. I tried getting into Ted, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I made it halfway through the first episode. It wasn't funny. It didn't catch my attention, so I dropped it.
I got
X-Men 97 wrapped up a couple weeks ago. Loved it. Give that a 10 out of 10. That's a fantastic show.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
Dude, everyone's talking about it. Like, even the ops are now like bigging it up, and I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Hector hasn't caught up. Fuck.
I know. I gotta.
Speaking of X-Men, just real quick, side tangent. Not a side tangent. Mario, where are you with the X-Men movies, girl?
Ever since what's it called? I added that show he brought up to my list on Netflix. That's what I was doing. the Baby Reindeer one.
Yeah, dude, it's good. You'll like it.
I wanted to watch.
You'll fuck with it. You'll fuck with it. I binged it in a day.
Oh damn!
Because it's like 8 episodes, and each one is like under 30 minutes.
Each episode, an hour.
Hell no.
Something light. 2 seasons.
That'd take me a week to finish, bro.
No lie though. I finished season 1 of Game of Thrones in a week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In a week.
So. But this shit's like 20-some minute episodes. I finished that bitch in a day. But it's good. Well, where you are X-Men movies wise, bro? I know you were grinding the movies.
I think I was.
Are you still on the third one?
No, I passed that one.
Really?
Yeah. I'm on
X-Men Origins.
That's the one with Wolverine, right?
That's the one where like you show how he gets his powers.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on.
Nice.
Because I stopped because I had to rewatch the Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you took a little
and
side
Fury
detour.
Road.
And Fury
Oh
Road.
yeah, and that one, dude. So now I've been thinking, I'm like, I gotta catch up because I'm sorry, Hal, but like if it's like the day before and I haven't caught up and I still need movies before Logan, I'm just gonna go straight to Logan. Because Logan, I want to see Logan. It's one of those movies that
Logan's fire.
I've heard.
But you're pretty much like halfway through the movies that I gave you, so you're on a good streak. Yeah. I just watched Arcadian. Remember that movie?
Arcadian
with Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah. Was that fire?
I just watched. Yeah, it was cool. I fucked with it. 7 out of 10.
Dang. Okay. Oh, that's still good.
It's good. Like cool. I thought it was cool, but recently I've just been on this grind of just catching up with movies and shit. But when I am gaming, like yesterday was the first time I actually gamed in hella long time with y'all. But
it really gamed.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, I mean, while y'all were fucking around on Helldivers, I was on Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, I get you. Because we're trying to play Helldivers. For some reason,
my shit wasn't working. Dude. I know, shit kept glitching out.
Connection issues.
But yeah, I mean, I've tried to dabble in Mortal Kombat because they've been coming out with the DLC characters, but I haven't really played it like that in a while. Mm-hmm. But I will soon because it's June 4th, Tuesday. I think it's a Tuesday. Homelander comes out, and I want to try out Homelander in Mortal Kombat. I still haven't beaten Super Mario Bros. Wonder on the Switch. I fell off that to play
Crash Bandicoot.
Or that one, just because I fell off that bitch for 2 years. I fell off fucking Mario because we were supposed to hop on Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah,
because we got on that grind. And then after Suicide Squad, it was supposed to be Helldivers, so I never went back to my Switch. I just downloaded X-Defy and I played a bit with you guys last night, and it was fun. It was cool. But other than that, I mean, gaming wise, I've been on the emulators, girl. What you mean on my iPhone?
Oh yeah,
that shit. But I mean, that's pretty much it,
I get you, bro.
If you want to take, Ramiro asked this.
Ramiro.
Yeah, man. If you want to take away anything from this, Ramiro is X-Men 97's a 10 out of 10. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the only thing you got to take away from how.
I know it was a gaming question, but I just want to let you know.
Fuck that.
What's your favorite life memory? It doesn't matter, bro. Just
know 97. 10 out of 10, bro. That's
my favorite life memory. Watching that.
It's funny as shit, bro.
No, yeah. So
don't forget to join the Discord and X-Men's a 10 out of 10. For real. While I'm doing the intro.
We should.
But anyways, yeah, man. I just gotta say, X-Men 97 to a 10 out of 10. This is a review for In a Violent Nature.
For Violent Nature. Oh, I mean,
well, I just wanted to throw that out there.
In case y'all didn't know. Or anything. But yeah, X-Define. We played a little bit of X-Define. We're still debating if Mario. I don't know if we want to review. We're still debating. I guess. We're still debating that. But Helldivers for sure is going to come in.
Another one that's coming that's way in the future, but it is for sure coming is the
Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah, which I was not expecting it to release this year, man.
I thought you said. I thought we knew it was coming out this
year.
Rumored. It was rumored, but I wasn't expecting it to be this year. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it like next year. Like sometime next year. But damn, this year. And
well, I heard the rumors were aiming for a December release. So when I saw that the release date was actually October, right. I was like, "Oh shit, it's a lot sooner than we thought." Halloween. That's true.
Yeah, that's true, but okay, I guess we're on the topic of Silent Hill. Listen, guys, I know it's a Violent Nature review, right?
Trust us, the review's gonna be short, man.
We should probably
the review's gonna be very short.
I can maybe put a timestamp or something.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I might have to do a timestamp on this. But Silent Hill 2, we get an extended trailer. We even get Silent Hill also made a Silent Hill transmission, which they basically showed 10 minutes of gameplay.
I didn't watch it. I didn't want to get spoiled.
I watched it. They made they showed 10 minutes of gameplay of Silent Hill 2 remake and just like a couple of announcements and stuff that we could get into it. Okay. Where do I start, man? I'm excited for it, right? I'm excited for it, but I guess I just I guess I was expecting for the graphics and animations to be up there with Resident Evil 2 remake, and it's not there.
Really?
It's not, bro.
Do you remember when we got that fucking gameplay first look?
Yeah,
back then.
Yeah.
Does it still look like that?
No, it looks better.
Okay,
it looks a bit better.
Okay.
But not as was what I was expecting.
What you were expecting?
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Right,
type
that
shit.
makes sense.
And like, there's some animations from James' character where like it looks super stiff, like when he pulls out like his notebook, because like throughout the game, you have to explore like buildings and stuff, and you have a map, right? And on your map, every time you explore a building or you've been in that building, it crosses it off, signifying that I've been there. Mm-hmm. So there's an animation where I've noticed, he pulls out his map and he looks so stiff, or like he's like this. Like, it looks so weird. It looks weird, bro. It looks stiff, and like the game and the combat looks a bit stiff as well. And it just, the graphics and the cutscenes look great, but when the actual gameplay, it doesn't look as great compared to Resident Evil 2 remake. But still, as a remake for Silent Hill 2 over a game that's been out for 20 years now, obviously it looks way better, and I am excited. And at least they got the feel of like the creepiness aspect, because in the gameplay you're wandering around and everything looks great. And in the transmission they said that they've actually opened up certain buildings and other areas that you could explore to that were not in the original game.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
That should be interesting. I'm down to check it out and see how that goes. And so that's pretty my only takeaway, is like, I'm excited for it, but I guess I was expecting it to look a lot more better. But I mean, it is what it is. They also announced that they're making a new Silent Hill movie.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It's Return to Silent Hill. I saw that. I saw that it was announced a while ago, but I didn't know if it was like real. I didn't know if it was real or not.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I was like, all right, well, I don't know if it's real or not. But no, they confirmed it, and it's the same dude that made the first Silent Hill movie. I think it was just called Silent Hill or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It's the same dude though, and I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I mean, okay. Then they announced some other like just merchandise, like statues and stuff that you could buy. They also have like the deluxe editions and stuff. So far, no physical collector's edition at all. Damn. There will be a physical release standard. There's going to be a digital deluxe edition that comes with like small cosmetic helmets for your character, like just a helmet type thing. And then there's a digital deluxe edition, I think, like the higher one, and it comes with like the complete soundtrack. It comes with the digital art book. It comes with the same thing with the other previous list that has where like the helmets and shit, whatever. And you got a 2-day early access.
I don't fuck with it.
2-day early access.
Wait, what?
I said I don't fuck
so
with
if you get the highest tier, you get to play the game 2 days early before initial launch date.
Sure. But why doesn't Mario like that? Or I'm assuming you don't either?
Me personally, I don't care. I can see why he cares, because he just doesn't want to get spoiled. Like spoilers in that like situation.
That's what happened with Suicide Squad.
Oh really? I didn't get spoiled for that. Thankfully.
I
I don't know what the fuck is up with y'all algorithms, bro.
Star Wars.
Y'all be getting spoiled for everything. It's crazy.
Star Wars Outlaws has that same thing, and they're locking you out of
God.
missions that are available day one because of that shit. You have to pay an extra money to get those day one that already are in the game, but you got to pay an extra $15-$20 in order to get them. And I'm just
that's crazy.
I'm getting the standard edition. I'm not paying extra for that bullshit. I don't give a fuck if I love Star Wars. I'm not going into that marketing scheme, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. And the same thing with the 2-day early access. They have that there. Yeah, I think if you pay I forgot what edition, but some edition you get, I think it's like 3 days or 2 days. Yeah. And I was like, that's bullshit. You're just ruining it for everyone else. It's modern day. Spoilers are going to get out there. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's bullshit.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's the way to get you to pay more, bro.
Yeah.
That's true. But and one thing I also just hate about like Konami, man, they know how popular Silent Hill was, and they try to market it so much. Like, oh, look at these collectibles that we made. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. And like, I feel like, oh, we're making a new movie. Oh, look at this. Remember when they announced 5 different Silent Hill projects? Yeah. One was a bullshit mobile game and stuff. In Japan, they actually have like an arcade machine. Or like a gambling machine that's Silent Hill related. Like to me, it's like fuck? You know what I mean. They make it as like a brand or something. To me, I hate that shit. It's like, bro, like what the fuck? Let's make a Silent Hill movie. People will love it, even if it might be trash or whatever. Who cares? You know? Or same thing, I guess, with the remake. Oh, let's make a remake, but let's not let's still kind of make the animations a little bit wonky. Who gives a fuck? It's Silent Hill 2 remake, bitch. People are gonna buy it. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't like that. I don't like that when it happens with Konami.
I mean,
they made the short message,
yeah,
which was like a short little, hey man, let's make a little freaky deaky little hour long playthrough, like of this, teenager bullshit. Like, why? Like, we don't need all this. Let's come on, man. Let's actually get our shit up real quick. Like,
I mean, they are making that new one. We don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, Silent Hill F.
Yeah, that.
In which we didn't get anything from the transmission. The transmission was mostly focusing on
Two.
the shit that they were making on 2 remake and the shit that they had, collectibles and the announcement of a new movie and bullshit. That's it. I think it was like 30 minutes long or something like that. That was pretty much it. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited for it, but
we'll see.
Will it be Game of the Year? I have here's the thing, man. When I saw Silent Hill 2 remake announced, what was it? 2 years ago?
I forgot.
Or a year ago?
A year and a half.
A year and a half or something?
Yeah.
I thought, holy shit, this is gonna be Game of the Year contender, bro. Now looking at everything, it looks fire. Like, I'm excited for it, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be Game of the Year contender. I have a feeling. Unless, because there's been other good games that were like crazy, and I just have a feeling people are gonna shit on this game, bro. I don't know. I just have a feeling. It's a gut feeling, but we'll see. I hope that I'm wrong and I could eat on my words and stuff, because I'm definitely I don't know. Like, I'm excited, but not as much at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're
you know what I mean?
It's falling for sure.
It's a weird thing, bro. I don't know. It's just weird. And once we, after this pod, I could put on the transmission and show you the gameplay, and you guys are gonna see. It looks good. Mm-hmm. It looks great, but it doesn't look like awesome. We built our own engine. We built our own engine to create this new, like, blah blah blah, on some Resident Evil shit where they had to create it. They built their whole new engine, and that shit looks great. Everything looks great.
They fucking announced the Code Veronica, and they're gonna remake Resident Evil 0.
That's actually.
I was hyped because when they skipped.
Go ahead.
Code Veronica was supposed to be Resident Evil 3.
Oh.
Yeah, but I forgot why. For some reason, they named what RE3 is now. That's what RE3 is. But Code Veronica was supposed to be the original Resident Evil 3, and so they just named it Code Veronica. So when you play Resident Evil 3 remake, you're like, this is kind of disappointing. Like, what the fuck? Well, that's because that was never intended to be the original Resident Evil 3. Mm-hmm. So when they announced the Resident Evil 4 remake, I was happy because I'm like, oh, okay, it's Resident Evil 4, it's goated. But I was like, damn, that means we're not gonna get Code Veronica, because Code Veronica, I think, is the first Resident Evil game I played on the PS2. I remember playing it, and I was like, oh my god, I remember it scaring the shit out of me. Like, I was a fucking kid, I was like, oh my god, there's something with like a section with a dog that chased you and shit, and I'll be with my brother and I scream like, come on, run. It'll be funny. But they recently announced like 2 days ago that they're gonna remake Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica, and I got hyped for that.
That's gonna be cool. That should be cool.
Wait, what's Resident Evil 0?
It's like a prequel to the first game.
Oh,
that's why they call it Resident Evil 0.
Gotcha.
A lot of people weren't excited for that.
Do you think they're gonna continue it, bro?
What?
Do you think they're gonna continue it, like remaking the games until like?
They are making another like an actual sequel, like Resident Evil. The fuck is Village 8?
Village is 8, yeah.
So they're gonna make a 9. So that's coming. They're saying that it's like the biggest world, whatever the fuck they're saying.
How was 8, bro? I remember there was so much hype around 8, and then I heard nothing.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'll probably Village. I'll probably give it like something between an 8 or 9, because Village. Yeah. I think Village was good, and I think I think Biohazard was good, and Village was like a great game. It was definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, but my question is, do you think they're gonna keep remaking the Resident Evil games until they catch up with Biohazard? Because Biohazard was like the one that like brought it.
I mean, maybe, because they still have the OG Resident Evil to remake, and I think that, and then still have Resident Evil 6 and 5. But it's up to them, really. All I know is I want them to go back to third person. I'm tired of the first person.
I get you.
Is 8 still first person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Biohazard and 8 are just first person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I would say they're more like, it's more horror, man, which is why people really like it, though.
It went back to its like ground roots.
Because that's what it was before. Mm-hmm. A lot of people were trashing on the middle titles of the series because they went more action route than they
5 and
did.
6.
5 and 6.
Yeah, they went more with the action shit.
It started with 4.
It started with 4, but it wasn't as bad.
No,
it was a good balance. I said a perfect balance.
And then they had Raccoon City, which that one was also like more kind of action as well. But yeah, that's pretty. Oh, and we didn't even get to the part with the shit the games I were playing, bro. Okay, I'm definitely gonna put timestamps.
Yeah.
Before this starts, before the podcast starts, I'm gonna say, hey guys, we went on blah blah blah. I'm gonna do my thing because there's no fucking way, man.
It's 34 minutes.
Yeah, fuck off, man. But no, I'm definitely putting a timestamp. But okay, yeah, the games I'm currently playing obviously was X Defiant. That shit's pretty fun. Been playing a lot of Helldivers too. I play with you, Mario, Thiele, and then your friend Jose. Dude, man, Helldivers 2 is fun as fuck, man. Like I want to keep playing it, and hopefully it works this time with Hive today, and we could actually grind some shit and have some fun, man. And also, I've also been playing Helldivers 1.
Oh yeah,
playing Helldivers 1 as well, which is top. It's not super top down, but it is one of those top down type of games where it's dual stick. So like, how to explain it? Like you move with your left stick and then you have to aim with your right stick. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Kind of like
in that game, I've been having fun with that game as well. And I'm not really into those type of games because I think my first ever introduction to one of those games was Halo Wars.
Yep.
Back in 2000. What year was that? 2009 or 10, something like that. And when I first played that, I'm like, yo, man, like this ain't for me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck going on, man? Because you have to. It's one of those games where you have to like command and take turns type shit. Nah, with this one, Helldivers, you're actually moving your character and you're actually shooting, you're actually reloading, you're actually doing the stratagems. And after playing Helldivers 2, it's legit super similar, bro. It's the same thing, just Helldivers 2 is the better graphics in third person, and it's a lot of fun. But that's all I've been playing. But yeah, with that being said, sorry for the tangent. I will definitely have the timestamps. And now we're gonna get into the movie review in a violent nature, and I guess we'll do a non-spoiler section, and then we'll do a spoiler section where we actually can dive deeper into what's actually going on and the kills and stuff like that. But yeah, in a violent nature, this is another type, one of those movies that's kind of like Skinner Late Night with the Devil, distributed by Shudder. One of those low key. What do you say? What? I want to put game language into it, like double A. It's like a double A movie, or like an indie. It's not an indie movie.
I wouldn't say indie. No,
I would say double A.
Yeah,
it's low budget.
Yeah, I would say it's
a low budget movie. It's not a blockbuster.
No, definitely not. That's what, especially with the.
That's the lingo you're looking for.
What?
You said, I want to use game lingo. Well, that's the movie lingo. It's a low budget movie, not a blockbuster.
Well, when I think of low budget movie, I'm thinking of Blair Witch.
Oh, that's hella low, bro.
That's my thing.
That makes $5.
Low budget, and then there's
that's like
hella low.
That's like a $5 movie. That's why you say found footage. People already know. Oh, that shit just cost $5 to make. Like,
I'm just saying. Like that's what I think of like low budget. Like this, I would say it's like double A maybe. Actually, no. You know what? Maybe maybe it is kind of a low budget type of film. Yeah. And you could at least I've noticed some low budget activities in that bit.
Absolutely.
But I guess we got first introduced to. I mean, we saw it in the
theater. We saw it in theaters.
We saw it in theaters.
It was a preview for Late Night for the Devil.
Yeah, I was about to say it was for that.
It was that one. We saw it and we were like, "What the fuck is this?" And I think the trailer even tells you like, "Oh, no." Either we thought it looked cool, and then I think I was the one that looked it up. I was like, "What's this movie even about?" And the synopsis basically said that it's about a serial killer, but you see the entire movie through his perspective. Whereas other slasher movies typically focus on the college kids hanging out at the campus, right, or the campsite or whatever, the cabin. This one is like if you were watching Friday the 13th, but the perspective is from Jason Voorhees, not from the other people.
Yeah,
that's basically what this movie is. And so because of that, if you haven't already guessed from the trailer, for those who have seen it, there's a lot of just long shots of him walking, and there's no musical score. If I don't know if you guys have noticed, like when music plays, it's like radio or whatever the fuck. But like, there's no musical score in the film at all. And yeah, that's basically the best way I could describe it. It's like if you were watching Friday the 13th, but from Jason's perspective. That's what this movie is basically about. It's how it's marketed.
And I guess that's what really intrigued us because it's unique. And I mean, Shudder, like I said, man, they have those up and coming directors and even actors and stuff like that, where people are making their own movies, and eventually the movies, I guess, are good enough to where they say, hey, you know what, let's do.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
Given what you just said, like just now, a second ago, do you think that Shudder is up and coming to becoming the next A24?
I can see that, man. Yeah, I can see that because the Late Night with the Devil was a hit.
Yeah,
you know, that was another hit. But
and we saw a few other Shudder movies in the previews for this,
and that's like rare, bro. I don't remember seeing a bunch of Shudder like trailers. And
dude,
stuff
I must
like
be tripping. I'm not tripping, right? Shudder was a fucking streaming service, right?
Yes,
it
just
was
for strictly
like,
horror,
like for like Netflix and shit. And the fact that these motherfuckers are now putting in movies in the theaters, bro.
Yeah,
dude, the only other streaming service,
not all theaters.
But it's still making it.
But it's still making it. Yeah.
Dude, not a single Netflix movie's ever been in theaters.
I mean, yeah.
Which makes sense, right? Because like most people would have Netflix as a streaming service, but
that's
still,
true. Yeah.
I mean, Apple TV Plus, like that's the only other streaming service I've seen of them putting shit out.
Oh yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon.
That one, Argyle, and like all those, right? But like Shudder, I feel like is up and coming right now.
Yeah, and
like how you said, like like they're kind of putting themselves on the map now. They have all these unknown up and coming directors and filmmakers and actors and all this bullshit. My question was to you guys, like, do you think Shudder would be the next A24?
I can see it, man.
Like, I have an idea for like an indie horror movie shit that 20th Century Fox is not gonna let me make because they don't get it. They said they said that it's not gonna rack in the money, and the Shudder will be like, we'll finance it.
Yeah,
the way A24 does just independent indie filmmakers. But these guys are horror. That's the only difference. I was gonna ask. So you say you can see it. What about you, Mario?
I mean, if it's just for horror, I mean, for the horror genre, yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, when's like, it's kind of sad. There hasn't been a horror movie where it's like the next iconic horror villain. There hasn't been a Jason. There hasn't been a what's the guy with the fucking the claws? What's his name?
Wolverine?
No, not Wolverine. No,
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. I couldn't like there hasn't been one of those guys in
I got you.
in how long?
No, I mean the last horror movie,
like
Chucky.
No, yeah, you're talking about like an iconic horror
villain.
I can see this motherfucker be something a little bit.
This dude?
Yeah.
Oh, the dude in Violent Nature.
Yeah. Because we could talk about like it's on some supernatural type shit.
Yeah, like that is.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that this movie kind of dives in a bit into that. I'm not trying to say that this movie contains magic and wizardry. No. I'm just saying, like, you know, you watch a Friday the 13th movie and you see Jason Voorhees take 20 bullets to the face and he's still alive. Like, the movie kind of falls into those same horror tropes. This motherfucker gets shot at, stabbed, but he still gets back up and he's just like Jason, like Michael Myers. He just walks the entire time and eventually catches up to you. So it was very interesting. It was very unique to me. They're like, oh, like a horror movie. It's a slasher movie, but you're seeing it through his perspective. And it's cool because, like, those are the kind of things that you kind of think to yourself. Like, when you're watching Friday the 13th, do you think Jason, like, just stands off to the side in the woods and can hear the college kids in the cabin talk? Like, do you think he even gives a fuck, or is it just so faint, like, type shit? But, you know, through his perspective, you see a lot of scenes of him just kind of like listening to them talk around the campfire or through the window. And in a sense, I get it. Like, that's a very clever film way of getting the people to even relate to the victims. Because if this is all from his perspective and this motherfucker never talks and just walks and kills all the time, you have nothing to really connect to. So how do you solve that? Well, you would just have them stalk them from afar at a campfire, or they're out there talking by themselves in the room and their windows open, and you get dialogue of the characters so that you know, like, where everyone's at, who's boyfriends with who's got this, who's got that. Get it? Like, I noticed it right away. I was like, okay, I see what the director's doing here. Because you can't really build character around the killer because his motive is very simple. He's just going around killing people. He's just another Jason. He's just a slasher. So I did enjoy that. That was something I could point out that I thought was really good. What do you guys think about the kills?
That's one thing that I definitely did like, man. And I can see why, you know, maybe another distributor wouldn't want to pick it up, bro, because it might be too gruesome.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's my thing. Speaking about Shudder, right? I was thinking to myself, like, if this filmmaker wanted to approach a film production company, what are the chances that, like you said, like, that they would actually want them to do that, right? Like how you said, right? Like, you really think Paramount would want to finance that type shit, right? The only other production company I can think of that's not Shudder that probably would have given this filmmaker a shot would be Blumhouse. But if you think about it, Blumhouse is two things. One, if they are going to pursue horror movies, it's got to be a big IP type thing, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
that's already like a big ass cult following, right? Or a Blumhouse movie would just be a horror movie that they've already had in their catalog.
Yeah,
like The Purge, like what was the other one? The Exorcist. What else is Blumhouse? Blumhouse is not Saw, right? No, Saw is the CEC shit. That's what it is.
Is Blumhouse Saw?
No, it's not. I remember. It's not.
I don't remember.
I don't think so. But like that's what I'm trying to say is Blumhouse is either they give like the if the movie idea is based off like a big franchise that already exists, like Five Nights at Freddy's, then yes. Otherwise, they're just making movies that they already made in the past that worked. That's why movies like The Exorcist and The Purge have so many sequels because they knew it worked before. So Shudder is kind of like that A24 production company where they'll let anybody just try anything and hope it works, right? And does what most production companies should be fucking doing, and that is letting them have creative control and just make their own movie and not set restrictions.
Exactly.
Like, nah, man, can you tone down the violence? According to the graphs,
audiences
don't test well. You know what I mean? Like, they don't do that. And the fact that A24 and now Shudder, it seems like, is not holding restrictions to the filmmakers, we get like unique movies like this that you never would have thought, right? Exactly. Who knows? This movie could have been in production hell for years. I mean, maybe this motherfucker wanted to make the movie, but he just couldn't find a production company to finance it until Shudder came in. Who knows? It's a very real thing.
And that's what I like, man. Is like their movies are really creative, and the thing is, this movie also has some vibes like from Skinamarink. Mario and I made that connection for sure, and it's just the uniqueness, man. That's what I really fuck with, man. Skinamarink was really unique. This movie's really unique, and Late Night with the Devil is also really unique. But it's when a movie like this that's really unique and has like those artistic types of shots, whatever, right? It's not necessarily going to appeal to the mass audience.
Sure, hell no.
And that is why most critics, or whatever, really like this movie. And the casual audience don't like this movie, man. And we saw, what was it, Mario? You checked the Rotten Tomato. What was that? Audience score was like at 40, right?
Damn,
it was low, man.
It was at 40.
Yeah, I can see it,
and I can see it.
Because people would find it boring.
I can most definitely see it.
No, yeah, for sure. And I think that's how it was with Skinamarink. That's how that was. And I guess Late Night with the Devil was just one of those that just nailed everybody for both. You know.
Well, if you compare the two. Late Night with the Devil feels more like a movie than Violent Nature. Because Violent Nature, first of all, no musical score in the entire film. There's no music. It's just wood noises. Like, you just hear birds chirping and, like, all that bullshit. And when he's walking through, like, there's no, like, suspenseful music. Oh, shit, he's going to kill it. There's no musical score. On top of that, I mentioned earlier, long shots. There's a lot of just long, extended shots of this motherfucker just walking through the woods. And, funny enough, I've gone on TikTok and I've seen people, like, you know how there's TikTokers that, like, review movies and shit, like either they get flown out to the premiere or they get a special screening or whatever before the movie comes out. I've seen a few come up on my For You page, and a lot of them, the biggest thing that they trash on is, I really just sat here for 90 minutes watching a man walk around. And it's like they trash on the idea that this dude has just been walking the whole time. And I'm gonna be honest, that was one of my fears when I heard people say that. But now after watching it, I guess I could kind of see it, but the entire movie is not just him walking around. And if it was, I probably would have not liked this movie as much. But we do have to mention, like, this is what's called slow cinema. Like, it's just one of those slow paced movies and shit like that. And I guess that's why a majority of people don't like it. And the same reason why you go on TikTok and there's a video playing, but on the bottom it's Subway Surfers.
Yeah, you know,
because there's people in this generation, their attention span is not worth focusing on one thing. They gotta just listen to the thing while looking at Subway Surfer, like, play in the background or some shit. So I think the reason why it's at a 40 is because this generation of the audience just cannot handle watching a slow burn movie, a movie that this slow pace. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where they're just not.
And it is definitely slow paced. It's an hour 30.
No, it's an hour 20, isn't it?
No, it's an hour 30.
Really? I could have sworn it's like 100. It was like an hour 20.
I can check.
You could check. Mark.
Either way, it's like around there.
And it definitely felt longer because of those. It definitely felt longer because of those shots, right? And the whole not having an actual
34.
Hour 34. not having a score and stuff. I personally like that.
No, yeah,
I personally like that because it keeps everything really raw and like grounded. And I think that's one thing that I really liked about Skinamarink as well, is like how raw it was. But I definitely understand why most people would not like that film. And honestly speaking, Skinamarink, I mean, like I said before, personally, I don't really rewatch movies. Skinamarink, I probably wouldn't rewatch it.
Yeah,
unless if it's like with somebody that wants to chill or whatever. And I still enjoyed my experience. It's one of those experimental.
I definitely enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of those experimental films where it's like a one ride thing where I really enjoyed that. But did I enjoy it enough where I could put this on like? Hey,
does it have replay factor? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say Skinamarink does not personally, just because it's one of those movies. It's a slow burn, bro. Yeah. Super slow burn. Slower than this movie itself.
I was about to say,
this movie.
Well, that one is only because it's just whereas people are trashing on Violent Nature because it's just this dude walking around. It's long shots.
Yeah,
Skinamarink is just literally just still shots of like a room.
Of like just rooms and
like shadows, and you just hear nothing but noises and dialogue and voices in the background.
Yeah.
So absolutely, like,
and I like that because like it's so like
different.
It's raw, bro. Like, if we look at a modern movie right now, and if there is a still shot at a closet, you're gonna hear like the synths, like you're gonna hear like some type of noise.
Mm-hmm.
Take that out, bro, and it's just like quiet, and all you just hear like creaking of the steps, and it's like more raw and like you're more immersed.
Or when the jump scare happens.
Yeah, there's none of that bullshit.
When the jump scare happens,
you don't
hear
it.
Goes,
exactly.
Like
you don't hear that shit. And I personally like it, man.
I have to say.
You know what I mean? I personally like that, and that's what I really liked about Skinamarink, dude. But it's a super slow burn, and I definitely understand why most people don't like it. And same thing with this movie. This movie is definitely a slow burn, and I personally like the slow shots and stuff. I personally like him. You just hear nature, and you just hear his footsteps walking. I think it's really cool, right? And not only that, the unique kills, bro. The kills in this movie is actually fucking cool, especially one scene in particular that I was like, yo, what the fuck? I personally never seen that before. And speaking of never seeing something before, I never seen a movie like this where it takes a killer's perspective. I don't know if there probably is. There probably is a movie out there.
Probably.
Right? But I've never seen it, and that's what made me super intrigued in this movie.
Same.
And I guess speaking on the kills, even though the kills were really cool, you could definitely tell it was low budget. And there are some things that I kind of wish that they did, some camera tricks, right? Where it still looks real enough. Because there are parts, bro, where it's just blatantly, all right, bro, like
that's a doll.
Yeah, I know
what's going on here, buddy. And it sucks, bro, because dude, come on, man, there are some camera tricks that you can do that make it look real enough. Like, I can't necessarily give an exact example right now. We could do it in the spoiler section, but you could easily tell that it was low budget in a sense where, yeah, that's a doll, buddy. And I personally didn't like that feeling. I didn't like that. Like, you could clearly tell it's not real, and I think that's my only downside when it comes to the gore, like and killing aspect, is like you could definitely tell that this is not real at all, and I think that's my only issue with the when it comes to the kills and gore. I don't know. Do you guys feel the same? Did it not bother you guys as much?
No, I'm the same way.
Okay.
I'm the same way.
Okay, cool. What about you, Mara? Did it not bother you as much, or?
Nah, I wouldn't say it.
Because sometimes you could tell certain shit, bro, and it doesn't really lose you out. Like, it doesn't get you out of it, right, in the story or whatever is happening. Me, personally, in this film, it took me out of the kill sometimes.
No, I would say the one that was... I'm not going to say it, but, like, I would say... Yeah. I could definitely tell, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can tell it's, like, cheap blood or whatever the fuck is shit like that, right? But even when the one I noticed, I was like, dude, that's super fucking obvious. I wouldn't say it took me out because I'm just like, I mean, we had to drive 40 minutes to get here, so it makes sense why I can easily fucking tell.
Yeah,
Not many theaters are fucking showing this,
especially Shudder. You kind of expect it, man. Honestly, with how this movie played out is legit what I expected.
Same.
It's what I expected. It didn't really exceed my expectations, or it didn't really disappoint me. I knew what I was signing up for, and I was like, you know what, I get it, and I still enjoyed my time with it.
Well, I would say that I was expecting to give it a certain score, and even though I'm not going to give it that score, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get you. But yeah, I mean, what else could we really say that we? Is there anything else that you guys disliked?
Disliked? Not really. I wouldn't say dislike.
Because we talked about how it is a slow burn. There are some shots that are pretty dragged out. We talked about the blatantly obvious
low budget moments. Yeah,
low budget moments.
Yeah,
right. What else? And that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess one thing that I guess I like really cool is that usually when it comes to a slasher film like this, sometimes what the writer or the director likes to do, or like the creator of the villain that likes to do sometimes, is make you sympathize with the killer, right? And actually understand his perspective, and that's why people like them, right? Some people like the pure evilness, but some people like, oh no, like even though what he's doing is fucked up, I still like him. You know, and in this movie we do get a backstory on the killer, which I actually did enjoy. I personally was not expecting that. I was just thinking, oh, it's just a random ass killer, but no, we actually do get a backstory and we understand his story, and in a sense you kind of sympathize with him, and we'll dive deeper in the spoiler section. And I guess it kind of makes the kills a lot more fun. You know, you give a little thumbs up. All right, cool. Right? It's still fucked up because he's doing this to, I guess, innocent. He's doing this to innocent people, right? But it doesn't make you hate the guy as like that bad. You know. Another thing too, as well, as I wasn't not expecting, is they actually show his face. I was not expecting that at all. And not gonna lie, I was not expecting to see his face, and if we did see his face, I was expecting like the worst, like, oh, what the fuck, like, looks trash. When we got when he did show his face, I thought he looked good. I thought it looked really good. I was like, holy shit, this
like handsome.
What's up?
Like handsome?
No.
Oh my god,
bro, chill out, bro. Hell no. It didn't look budget. Like it didn't look like a
low
super,
budget.
Super low budget. It looked like an actual character that they would bring on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a legit fucking horror type of character, and that's one thing that I did enjoy. I also did enjoy, like I said, the backstory that we get from him, and I do like what I've mentioned earlier, where they use the characters' dialogue to really unravel of who they are and what they're doing there, and form relations, right, with each other and stuff. I really did enjoy that. But I mean, that's pretty much everything, right? Or is there anything else that we?
No, you pretty much said anything else.
Okay, cool. So let's give. Is it? Should we do? Is it? Wait, I'm confused. Do we do? Is it worth a movie ticket first and then our rating? I forgot, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, is it worth a movie ticket for y'all?
I would say that
is it worth
if you are like a slasher / horror fan, then I would say yes. But if you're not, then I'm gonna say don't watch this movie. Wait until it's on a streaming service.
That's fair.
Because like I feel like if you're gonna enjoy this movie, you really got to be into the whole slasher horror genre.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. But for me, I would say those two reasons right there. So if you enjoy horror, get it. Go get a ticket. But if not, skip out. Wait until it's on Amazon. But out of 10, I would probably give this an 8. I think this is a great movie. But like I said, 8. I was expecting to give it a 9. If I'm being honest with you, I was like, based off the trailer, I was like, you know what? I'm expecting like a 9. It's that different. I was like, the perspective of a killer. That's like the vibe I was feeling, and you know, I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's great. You know, that was for me.
Cool. What about you, Hav?
For me,
movie ticket and
worth a movie ticket is a little tough. Like, it's only worth a movie ticket after you guys have after you guys know the what you know.
What you know you're getting.
Yeah, like it's worth a movie ticket to anybody if you know what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes a review like this is beneficial, because if you just go in there thinking it's a horror movie and oh shit, it's kind of boring and slow and there's not a lot of action going on and it's hour and a half, more like 3 hours, bitch. Like it's one of those things where it's like
hour and a half, more like 3 hours and a half.
Close the flower moon.
Hour and a
so
half,
my
more
thing
like
is
a cape shit pod.
That's facts.
More like a cape shit pod. What the fuck going on here? Wait,
true.
what'd you say, Maury?
I said hour and a half. How about you kiss my ass?
I'm out of there.
Stupid.
I'm out.
It's so stupid.
But
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you have to know what you're signing up for. Because honestly, I don't think this is worth a movie ticket to just anybody. And let's be honest, the majority of people probably are not going to fuck with a movie like this because they're not as open-minded. A lot of people are just set in their ways.
Our theater was practically empty.
Yeah, it's facts.
It is, man. Yeah.
It
was noon. It was a noon showing though.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's one of those things where it's like people are very, very like set in their ways. Where it's like I want to go to a horror movie, just get scared. There are some people out there who actually have dead brain cells, and jump scares are what make a good movie. And it's like that's kind of a trash perspective, but that's why the fucking Rotten Tomatoes score is probably 40 for your audience, because it's one of those things where people didn't know what the fuck they were signing up for. So I would say it's only worth a movie ticket if you know exactly what you're signing up for. So if you listen to this review and you're like, I don't like slow burn movies, it's just too boring. Okay, then don't go see it. But if you're open minded and you're willing to give it a shot and you know what you're signing up for,
and you're a fan of slashers,
yeah,
and like
and
you're a fan of like
horror movies,
Michael Myers and all these different types of characters,
Jason Voorhees,
and if you're open minded, like how I've said, and you're if you know what the fuck's up,
you're
gonna like it.
I say it is worth a movie ticket
for those people
at matinee price.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree with you.
At matinee.
Yeah,
but even then, I'm gonna be honest.
We gotta watch that Adobe, girl.
That's the thing. Is like I don't think there's a single movie theater out here showing it Adobe.
I don't think
they're not. So
Dolby
rest
Atmos.
Assured, you won't see it in that.
Listen to Dolby Atmos. You hear the actual skull crush, like
fuck.
like if it was your own.
Cool, actually.
You hear the birds chirping, you'll hear it more.
For real.
Oh,
No, you know what they do? They actually release real life wildlife in the theater. Like you hear birds, like a bird just lands on your head. What the fuck? Like, you're immersed.
Someone stomping on leaves and branches
real.
and shit, and they're like, hey. They're like, oh my god, it's so real. No shit, I'm doing it.
I'm right here next to you.
Yeah. They're paying me $100 for each showing, bro. Of course I'm gonna stomp on
That's
something.
facts, bro. That's facts. But yeah, man, movie ticket, you got to know what you're signing up for. Yeah. If you don't fuck with it, don't. If you are, matinee price, discount price, morning price, whatever the fuck, right? But for me, I thought I really enjoyed this movie. I was like with Mario, I was expecting this to be like a hidden gem, right? Like like it's one of those indie
like a
movies
Barbarian.
like one of those movies that like you didn't really know, like you didn't really.
I'm still searching for my Barbarian, man.
Late Night with the Devil was a hidden gem.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That is true.
I forgot about that.
That's
a hidden gem right there.
But like I was expecting like this movie to be like, oh, like it was kind of under our radar. We found out about it. Like we go see it. Oh my god,
Same
it was
here.
fire.
Watch this, man.
But like no, I left being like it was a good movie from what like the reviews and like what I had heard about the movie before I went to go see it.
Okay, yeah.
Is exactly what I expected in my opinion. So I thought it was a good movie. I think the slow burn aspects can be a little too much. I can see why people would be boring because there is a lot of like long shots of walking and stuff like that, and there are some shots that I felt like could have been shorter. The kills were really gruesome. The kills were very like creative, and overall, I found myself having a good time. So I'd give this a 7.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, also, I guess real quick, another positive thing with the kills is usually like in horror, like slashers and stuff, the people like are screaming. You hear the music, whatever, and like you hear the slash and whatever, right? There's a particular scene in this movie with one of the kills, and it's so like raw and actually disturbing because there's no music, there's no that typical score shit's happening. It's just like, bro, dead ass silent and him just doing his thing, and we'll mention that in the spoiler section. And I really do like that, man. I personally like the slow, not the slow burn, sorry, the long shots of like him walking, or maybe there's a shot of just like a flower, and then on the right side you hear his footsteps or like something like crankling or something. I don't know. I personally like that because it's like, whoa, it's kind of like raw, like grounded. I don't know how to explain it. I personally like it, but I definitely agree with how I was saying. I do agree that about the whole movie ticket stuff. I'm not going to repeat what he said, so I definitely agree with that. And then as for my rating, yeah, despite all this, man, I still really enjoyed myself with this movie. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8. So, Mario, you got that? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So with that being said, guys, that is gonna be our non-spoiler review for In a Violent Nature. And now we're going to jump into the spoiler sections and actually talk about more of these things that we mentioned in the non-spoiler section. So thank you guys so much for listening. And we're going to jump into the spoiler sections in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
We're now in spoiler territory.
We're talking about the kills?
So yeah, okay, the kill, so I don't lose my train of thought. The kills that I just mentioned right before, where I said that it's really disturbing. was where he kills the that where he paralyzes that guy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he ends up. So he paralyzes one of the. He just like grabs his spine, bro. He just grabs his fucking spine, and he paralyzes him, and he drags him into like a wooding chopping room, and there, the only noise you hear is that blade that's gonna like chop whatever, and the fucking motor of the machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you hear, and you could just see the fear in the guy that's paralyzed. Like you could just see the fear in him. And how he puts his hand up just to torture him, bro. Cuts off his hand. He can't even scream. He's like paralyzed, bro. It's crazy. And he puts him on. He puts him on the machine where like the blade's gonna cut off like his head. Mm-hmm. And just that entire scene, bro, is probably like, I wouldn't say it's my favorite kill. I would say it was the most raw and like disturbing kill.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Disturbing in a sense where it's like
I was
scared,
expecting the camera to cut to like a different angle as soon as the head got cut off.
Oh yeah,
because I imagine I'm like, that looks like a real person, and it's gonna do that.
Yeah,
thing
right.
Where, like it does like a thing where like the blood's coming out.
Yeah,
and then the camera's gonna switch because that's a second take where it's a dummy, and that's when the head. But like it was all one shot.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, so I'm assuming this was a dummy.
It was like a robot dummy.
With a robot, like and my thing is like, that's where the budget went.
Probably, man.
Because there was other dead bodies here that were straight up just dolls.
No, and so okay. Even though I like that scene I like the essence, the aura of that fucking
vibe.
scene, the vibe. But that was another scene where, all right, bro, when he put his arm up, you could clearly see his other arm. Like you could tell that's a fake arm. You could see his other arm next to his body.
Fuck,
Did you miss that?
Why is it that Hector catches
Did you miss
these
that?
things?
No way, y'all missed that. That was obvious.
I missed that.
I didn't
see it. I wasn't focused on his other arm.
I was watching an arm get cut off.
Yeah, I was focused on that.
You could tell, bro. You could tell the arm was also fake because it was kind of glossy. Because the light was shining on it, and you could see the other dude's arm in his fucking shirt. There's no way y'all missed that.
No, I missed.
Okay, in Minecraft, right, guys? I wonder if this movie's already in the streaming, in a website. In that website, the link.
Yeah.
In Minecraft, I wonder if it's there, so we could replay it and see it. Once you guys see it, you'll not unsee it. I promise you. I promise. I'm surprised you guys missed that.
No, I missed it. I didn't see. I was dead. I just focused on the hand
What?
or his arm. My bad.
Yeah, girl.
How can you look it up, please? If it's on there,
I'm gonna try.
in Minecraft. So,
Like how you just in Minecraft.
yeah, see if it's on there in Minecraft. We could maybe reenact it or something.
Reenact it.
But in Minecraft. But dude, it was blatantly obvious, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is such a cool moment of like.
But that
aura.
ruins it for you.
And it didn't ruin it for me. It was just like, dang, come on, man, gotta get.
Like this was at a 9.
Elon Musk,
drop it
like,
to
can we need some of that money, billionaire money, please.
For real.
Man. Like, what's going on here? But yeah, I would say that was my favorite kill of like the vibe and how real it is. Because if we're gonna be thinking about it, man, and like kind of in real life, when there's these evil monsters and killers doing this torturing, there's no weird violin music playing bullshit, right? It's just raw. It's raw, and that's what I felt in that scene. And I think that was my favorite. But my favorite kill was probably, I think, all of our favorite kills.
I think I know.
Right? Was with the girl.
Yeah.
Was with the girl.
Fuck.
Right, Mari, do you want to describe that one?
Fuck. All right. So basically,
do you want to try to, or should I pass it to Hav?
I'm gonna try.
All right. If he fucks up, Hav, just take it away.
Let's take it over, right? So basically,
You already fucked up.
What?
You already fucked up. Let's bet. No,
What?
That's basically
What just happened?
Because I have one gripe with that scene. One gripe.
I think I know.
I know what it is, right? So our killer just is walking behind the girl, right? She's doing her yoga, whatever the fuck. She's facing this, like, she's on a cliff kind of, and she's facing like the ocean, right? Back towards the killer. As our killer's walking up, she eventually notices him, right? And she screams. She starts to run up closer to the cliff, right? And this is where my moment happens, where I'm like, here's my gripe. I get it. You're probably gonna get hurt trying to escape. But she doesn't even attempt to escape or like jump down this cliff that where like the bottom is ocean, like not ocean, a river. It's a river, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't she just accepted her fate?
I just thought of a cool ass scene.
What?
For that, but I'll let you finish.
So she doesn't attempt to escape at all. She literally just lets this guy stick his arm, I'm assuming his hand, through her chest, right?
Like he stabs her with a stick.
Oh, that
sickle,
hook thing.
That hook thing.
That hook thing. He has a hook in his hand, and he stabs her through it, right? Then he proceeds to fucking attach the end of the hook on her fucking forehead. And I'm like, at this point, I saw what was coming. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he's actually going to do what I think he's going to do. Yeah. Bitch, he does it. He then pulls. And this is what I like about it. It wasn't just like in one motion.
Yeah.
No, he struggled, bitch.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh fuck, like this is actually kind of hard.
And we know he's strong as hell. We know.
Yeah, he's strong as hell too. So this just adds to like, oh my god, this is brutal as fuck because he's actually struggling to take her head or not. Yeah, take her head off, and he pulls the chain, sticks her head through the hole. Or no, am I wrong on that? I thought he did that.
No, he does. He
pulls the head through the hole where he originally
made the hole.
Made the hole, right? And then I think that's it, right? He just lets her go.
No, he legit pulls her entire head through the hole. My God. And then that's like another moment where you could tell it's like a doll.
Yeah.
They do like a close-up shot there. But dude, that one was brutal.
That was real.
And he just kicks her off.
Dude, I thought he wasn't gonna kick her off, and that was gonna bug me so much.
What do you mean?
Like kick her off the hill.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was gonna leave her there. I was like, nah, bro, come on, kick her off. It's like it's like asking for it. Come on, just do it. But I mean, he does kick her off though.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking all of ours most brutal and probably our most favorite kill in the fucking movie. Yeah, that was
gruesome, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought of a cool scene though.
What for the? Oh,
for this scene? All right, no, for the one that we just described. Okay, following back to the the horror, that feeling of like that guy that was paralyzed, like, oh my god, my doom is imminent, like it's here. I feel like that could have happened with her a lot better because in a sense she did kind of accept her fate. Like she screamed at first and she's like, there's no cliff, and she just turns to him, not even screaming.
I know,
and lets the dude like do that to her, and like she's not even screaming. She even turns around for him while she has the hook in her stomach or something. Not even nothing. So what if, right? What if so it's like a hook and like there's a chain on it, right?
Yeah.
What if the chain was like a bit longer, so like it wrapped around, because he wraps it around his like shoulder and like to his back.
Yeah, I saw that.
What if it was longer, so like there's maybe like 3 loops around or something, and she's screaming and he actually stabs her, right, and puts it through her body and like how to explain it? He stabs her, puts his whole fist through her like her stomach, right, with the hook, and then as he's pulling it out, put the hook in her flesh. Oh. And then leaves it and takes his hand out, right? And so she's still alive, screaming. Kicks her off, and she's tumbling down, fractures, breaking her bones or whatever, right? And she's still and she makes it to the bottom, and she's still screaming and stuff. She's in pain. She has broken bones. Her hook is all that. And what does he do? He drags her back up while she's screaming. Wouldn't that be fire?
And he does it again, like he keeps doing it.
Okay, maybe not that part, but maybe not that part. But he does all that while she's still alive. She's tumbling as she's alive, screaming, fractured bones and stuff. She gets to the bottom, and then he's dragging her up, motionless. She can't. Everything. She's broken. Everything's fucked up, and she's crying and screaming for help. And like she knows that her death is coming.
Yeah,
exactly. Wouldn't that be? That would have been another cool moment, like another scene. Like,
cool.
Hav, do you hear what I was saying?
No, because I was trying to look for the movie.
Fuck, bro. Come on, Hav.
It's all good, bro. I'll just imagine it.
No, bro.
Anyways, it's not on anything.
It's not?
No, I tried looking for it. I even tried other websites, and no, I can't find it.
Bro, what the fuck?
That sucks.
Yeah, man.
Was it really there? Like, just fucking...
Just tucked away, girl?
What?
The arm. What he was looking for.
Yes, bro. Yes, his body looked white as fuck. You could see his arm. And then when they lift it, you could see his arm. I was like, what the fuck? How come y'all didn't see this, bro?
I don't know. I'm just...
Okay, no, just recap, bro, because this motherfucker's not listening. That shit was fire. With the scene with the hook. With the scene with the hook.
Yes.
Imagine, I'm going to speed on it because I know I explained it too much for him. He puts his hand through her, right? With the chain. Let's say the chain's like 3 is longer.
Okay.
Is longer.
Okay.
Puts his hand through her with the chain, right? So her body's like this, and he pulls back, and the hook is like enganchado on her. He leaves it, right? So she's screaming in pain. He kicks her off the cliff. She's rolling down the cliff, breaking her bones and stuff like that. She's at the very bottom. Can't do anything. She has a hook on her, broken bones. You see some weird bullshit, weird, whatever. And so she's screaming, crying and stuff, and he's dragging her back up to her death, basically. And she's just, all she could do is just scream and cry in pain. Wouldn't that be fire as hell?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking.
And the reason why I made that scene is it portrays to the scene where I was talking about with the woodcutter, where like it's the person's still alive and like their doom is right there.
Yeah, right.
And they're going up to like they know they're dying, and that's the feeling that's like I think it's really more disturbing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they know it's coming.
Yeah,
and they can't do anything to stop it.
And we get that shot. You know how we get that shot where it just
white
shows
shot?
the wide shot where it shows the cliff.
Yeah.
We just see that shot of him dragging her back up, and she's like, we just see her screaming and crying from like far away, and she's just going up. Bro. Come on, man. That would have been fire, bro. The other kill we got was cool, but I guess my thing was like, how is she standing up, right? It's like, how the fuck is she still standing up? I figured she dropped to the floor and he'd do it, like, but no, she was standing up. She took it like a champ. She stood up while like I guess, right?
He died like a G, man.
Right,
That's funny.
So that's but yeah, okay. So in the supernatural stuff, let's really get into it, right? So. It's through the killer's perspective. We get like a group of people, just typical people, like on some like
college on
some
summer
Jason
break or
shit.
some shit like that. Oh.
Yeah, no, some like I'm saying like Jason Voorhees, like where it's just random people just going.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay,
going in camp and stuff like that. And so yeah, just random people going in camp and trip or whatever the fuck, doing their thing. And one of the first shots, I guess, one of the characters, one of the victims, takes his weird gold necklace off, man. And like, yo, what the fuck is this gold necklace, man? It's in the middle of the woods. Well, it's probably there for a reason. Well, I don't know, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. And that's like our first. And one of them says, "Oh, it might be the murders of or the slaughter of blah blah blah."
I forgot the name.
I don't know the name, but hints that oh shit, like something's up.
Something happened here.
And then after the necklace is gone, he wakes up. We see him. He's underground, bro, using like a stick tube to breathe through or something like that. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And this is one of the shots that's kind of long where they don't necessarily they just show the branch where like they had the necklace on, and then you just hear like the background noise. I don't know why I like that. I don't know, but I get it though. I like it. And we see him come out from the ground. We're like, whoa, what the fuck? And he's all fucked up from the back of his head, like some burn marks or whatever. We see some holes in his shirts, and that's because we later find out it's because he gets shot.
Yeah.
And so he's on some Michael Myers, some Jason shit, where this buddy's invincible and like clearly some
he eats bullets for breakfast.
Yeah, some higher
higher power
spirit type shit. Like, and it solidifies it when the campers actually reveal the story. They reveal the story of him, of how he was a special kid, right? Back in it was from that time period. It was 70 years, I think. They said. I think it was 70 years that they said. Do you remember how? It
was some shit, because I remember saying like 10 years ago, but that was another incident.
No, the story of Johnny. That's
because this is where I got a little bit confused here, because I was like, okay, I'm getting my timetables confused.
Okay.
In this part,
okay.
because yeah, the timeline. My bad.
Timeline.
He said timetables.
Yeah, I know.
Like multiplication.
Yeah.
Let me. What's two?
He said timetables.
No, because he said that because the sheriff that we eventually see, who was arguing with that guy, he's saying that his dad did something to rest his soul or some shit like that.
They had killed
but
him.
then he was involved in something 10 years ago, and I was like, wait, I'm so fucking lost.
No. Yeah. No, you're right. So he was waking up 10 years ago from the current period, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, we find that out later in the movie. But what I'm talking about is when they're in the campfire and the guy is explaining the story of what the murders was.
Oh.
No. It's the same. It's the same story. It's him, Johnny. That's the guy.
Oh no, I know you're talking about him, but that was a different incident. The one with the sheriff that he's talking about.
When he was a kid.
Yeah, the
no,
kid.
No, Mario, no. It's the same. It's the same thing. What? How do I explain this, bro? Okay, the 10-year shit. That was from Johnny. That was legit. That was Johnny. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is where the teens are in the campfire, and one of the guys is telling a story 70 years ago. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So Johnny's when he was a kid. Remember, he was a kid. We find out that he was a special needs kind of guy. It was 70 years ago in the 19 something. I forgot what it was, and how they his father owned a business there where they sold wood and stuff, but and they had to up the prices and stuff. The community was upset with him, so they let it out on Johnny, and they ended up beating him up and like bullying him. Typical stuff, right? That
I remember. Yeah,
that happened 70 years ago. You understand? And then there was an incident, I guess, not from the 70-year point, but the current time where we're at, 10 years ago with him again.
That was with the executives or some shit, right?
That was with the guy that was paralyzed. Remember him?
Yeah.
Because he said, "Oh, there was what does he say? There was like something happened, and there was a survivor, and that was my father."
Okay, that makes sense.
Unless I got it all. I mean,
you didn't catch that?
No, I must have missed that.
Oh,
I thought it was.
Am I explaining it right, Hav?
Yeah, you're getting pretty much the gist.
Is that what it or like?
Because that whole thing where he went up to the fire tower and then someone up there was there to scare him and Johnny felt his death or whatever.
That was like
that was the very first thing. Yeah.
But then what happened afterwards? That like what was the slaughter about?
So the slaughter was that I think after his death, the dad died as well. His dad died.
I think so, yeah.
And I think his mother maybe?
No, I thought his mother was already dead by
Oh, the mother was already dead?
Yeah, he was already.
Oh, the mother was already dead. So the dad dies and the kid dies, right? And then all of a sudden, I think it was a week later of that incident, the people there died, and like the police came and they're like, what the fuck, they're all mauled and shit. They just assumed that they all died from tainted meat and the animals just came here and just mauled them. But really, people speculate maybe it was the spirit of Johnny getting revenge, or it was, I forgot what the other one was.
I forgot too.
Whatever. So it's only safe to assume it was Johnny, but how? I thought he died. And that's where it plays into the fact where we're going supernatural situation here where that's where, oh shit, okay, it's been 70 years, he's still alive. He's strong as fuck. Yeah. Remember, he has the car keys and he crushes the fucking car with his bare hands. His hands look overly huge.
They look big, yeah.
Abnormal. And and then the first kill we actually get was that one guy talking to the police officer where that was a cool shot. I like the shot where like the guy screaming trapped in the bear trap and like he has his hand like going forward to him and it just cuts to him reaching for the necklace and it's all bloody. It's only safe to assume he just punched his fucking shit through him, bro. And later as he's walking back, we see it in the bottom like left corner, the body of him, and we just see a hole in his face, and it's safe to assume that he's did that. So he's strong as fuck. He's strong as fuck, and it's the whole supernatural shit. The whole 10 years ago situation that happened with the guy that was paralyzed, even said so himself. What the fuck? Where'd you get that necklace? He knew about the legend. He knew about the lure, basically. He says, what the fuck? Now he's gonna come after us and kill us. And then even when he shot him, the girl said, is he dead? Nah, he ain't dead. It'll just slow him down though. So they know it's Johnny and we know it's some supernatural stuff, especially when he says that necklace his mother gave him, and that's what's keeping his soul to rest. And that's why he's in that ground, like he's just resting. He's just like a bear hibernating.
I'm just wondering how it happened. How that happened.
Yeah.
How did what happen?
Like his whole like soul thing. Like how does that necklace?
We don't know. Even in the first kill where he enters that house, which this is what I really like, because in typical movies you get that scene of that guy with the police officer up close, them talking and shit, then all of a sudden the guy comes in and he's like, whoa, what the fuck, how'd you get in here? And then we get that here. It shows how he gets in. And I really like that. But remember, he looks in the mirror and then all of a sudden some weird smoke pulls up and it's his father saying, hey, your mother loves you, blah blah blah, this is your mother's necklace, blah blah blah.
She'll always be with you if you have this.
Yeah, ever since that moment hit, I'm like, okay, so
we know his motive.
Either we know his motive, and
that necklace.
I kind of knew it was like some supernatural type shit. I'm like, okay, now I think we're getting into supernatural shit, or we could argue it's either supernatural or it's just him being like. Remember, I said he had people. They said he had mental illness or something. Maybe it was just him, like what's that? I can't say that word. Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia?
Exactly that. Him just seeing that shit. You know what I mean? But no, I'm pretty sure it's some supernatural shit because we described how he looks. He's really strong. His arms, his face. When you get that shot of his face, fucking cool. Really, really fucking cool. His eyes are cloudy. His eyes are like
has no redness,
gray. No, they're like gray. It's cloudy.
Really?
It's like it's like
nothing there.
It looks cloudy, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's super weird. And like his mouth is like it's like if he had like burn scars or some shit, bro. You know what I mean? And like his face is his mouth is kind of like fucked up. Like, I don't know, but it looked cool as fuck. So I'm like, okay, now we're getting supernatural and stuff. And basically he just goes around, starts killing people, looking for that necklace so he could, rest. And it gets to the point where there's only one survivor left, just like that other incident that happened 10 years ago.
The ending of this movie was not what I was expecting. Like
we could talk about the ending. The ending was also really strange because we get one of the survivors.
It was one of the chicks. She survived, and she basically walks down the middle of the road until someone comes to help. Obviously, a car comes. She gets in, and me relating it to like, oh, horror slasher. This is probably where it ends. Right, talk a couple words, cut the credits. No, she gets in the car. The lady that helps her in says a couple words to her, and they legit just have like a little conversation. The lady talks about an incident that happened with her brother about a bear that apparently mauled her, and we're safe to assume
it was Johnny.
It was Johnny, not a bear. And then that was pretty much it. They just get out the car.
Scene,
it was.
And like the suspense was there. We're like, oh, is he here?
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
At the end, because like this conversation lasts like what, like 3-4 minutes.
Maybe longer, bro.
Maybe even longer. And so you go throughout that little car drive, right? She gets out. She stops the car because the girl's ankle's bleeding and she's passing out from blood loss, right? So the lady has to pull over and get out the car. And the girl's like, no, we got to keep going. It's like, you were on the road for 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, y'all drove like a couple, like
there's no way he can catch up to you, right? But it's like the suspense, like, you never know. Paranoia, and low-key, I started feeling some of it too, and I'm just like, I'm like, all right, so I get the point of this.
No,
scene.
you know what I thought, and I honestly, this probably would have ruined, like, all right, bro, like, I'm like, all right,
if he was there, actually,
if he was not if he was there,
he was in the trunk.
No, some strangers, the stranger shit, where like she's right, the dude's right next to her in the hospital bed.
Oh yeah.
You remember that, dude? How do you know some motherfucker next to you?
Yeah, that's bad.
But anyway, funny. No. So in the story, right? She's describing. Oh, yeah, I had a brother. Blah blah blah. It was some weird incidents happening in the woods, and he got attacked by the bear. He didn't even feel anything. He just felt like 100 bee stings in the back of his head, getting mauled or something happening to him, and he's in the water. And what happened was he drowned. And he woke up because he floated downstream and CPR. They flew him out to the hospital and stuff. So what I thought, oh shit, like something was happening to him and he didn't feel it, right? Is like, what the fuck was, right? So what I thought was happening, we get a close shot of her face, in front of her face, just staring into the woods, and then it's a face of her. And then we see her like touch her face with like blood or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she's like, whoa, what the fuck? And I'm like, no shot. Don't tell me this guy like hit her in the back of her head and she didn't feel it, and then it's gonna do like a camera shot where like it reveals that he he stuck an axe in the back of her head or something. You know what I'm saying, Hop? Like that's what like, oh, I'm like, no, don't tell me that's what happened, because that's what the girl was like. Yeah, it's a weird thing. He didn't feel anything. Blah blah blah. Like, and then she like touched her face because she had some blood or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. So I thought that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like he was there. Like he got there and like and
through the other window he threw the axe and she goes like this.
Yes, and you just type shit. Yeah, you know that's what I thought was gonna happen, and I'm like, please don't let it stop.
Funny.
This whole conversation was 10 minutes. We drove far away. There's no way Buddy just walked. Not once did we see him jog.
Yeah.
There's no way he's catching up. But that's what I thought was gonna happen. It's like, oh look, it tied into the girl's story. She didn't feel anything until it was a wrap.
Until it was too late.
Yeah. You know, that's what I like. All right, bro. Like, but no, that did not happen. We just get a weird close shot, and her paranoia is just sinking in, and it just ends.
Yeah.
Like very abruptly, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm all right. I mean, we could assume that that's pretty much it.
She goes to the hospital. She lives.
Yeah, you know, I looked it up as well. That there weren't any end credit scenes on some stranger shit. But it would be funny if there was an end credit scene. He's in the bed of the truck, like gets up like Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like
That would be funny.
No. He was under the truck. Like,
under.
also, Mission Impossible, like under the truck.
Hell no.
I'm here. Turns around. I'm here, bitch.
Hell no.
Or no, what if he talks? I was a Planet of the Apes. No.
What a wonderful day.
It speaks.
Then by the second movie, right, they start speaking his full sentences.
He starts speaking.
Yeah.
I want to kill you. Why? I was like, why? I don't know.
But
you know what's funny? When they say he's slow, right? He's special
Yeah.
needs or whatever. Buddy is slow as hell, but he's very creative and knows how to lure people. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
That's cool shooter energy, bro.
That's his specialty. You know how people would say like, oh yeah, like my kid, he specializes in colors, mine in numbers, mine in drawing.
Mm-hmm.
His is just finding a way to kill people. Creative kills, bro. Like, buddy's
Two
like,
Ks.
Oh, but speaking of the kills, we should talk about the one. Well, I'm gonna bring
which
up the
one?
one where you can clearly tell it's like.
oh yes, yeah.
It's legit the last kill.
What?
Oh, the last kill?
It's the last
What
one.
was the last kill?
Remember? It's like, I'm over here, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that was
That
funny.
one. So it's like I forgot his name, Colt or whatever.
I forgot
the
his
fuck.
name, yeah.
But basically, he wants to be a distraction for the killer so she can set up the trap or whatever the fuck. And so Buddy's only like 2 feet, not 2 feet, like an inch away from this man. There's some shit, right?
Bro, he's super close.
And he says,
"Oh, here, you stupid."
I don't get that. Like, why did you didn't have to be that close?
No, because
I was
as he
on
was,
a rock.
bro, listen, because as he was going, as the killer was in the woods, they even distracted him by yelling from afar.
Yeah.
So why couldn't he just do that?
I know, right? But either way, right?
He
So
aligned himself perfectly from a tree.
Yep.
Like,
So either way, right? He's dead, right? His body hits the floor or the ground. My bad.
no, but as soon as you hit the axe, you could tell it was a doll. It was a close shot.
And not only that-
and that's the thing, bro. There's movie tricks, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's movie tricks where you could do where like maybe a further shot where it looks more real. But dude, they did a close up shot, and you could easily tell that it was
even
like
with
a doll, bro.
that when they did do a little bit of a faraway shot, not
Yeah.
extreme one, but far away, you could clearly tell like it was like because he kept hitting it. He never stopped.
That shit was crazy.
Because I think was he the one that took the necklace? Was that why
I think he was.
Because I'm just like, there's no way. Because like the other ones weren't exaggerated to an
Yeah.
extent for him, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. But here he kept fucking going at him with the axe, and when he was doing that, I'm like, oh, I can tell that's a doll. I can clearly
Oh,
tell. That was
Nah,
a bad moment
girl.
for me. That one I could tell was a doll.
What?
Nah, girl, it was that first kill. That was a dog.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Where he gets
Let
the
me
first
just throw
kill. Go ahead.
this 100-pound man into a mirror.
Well, he's strong, okay, but you can tell we established
The way-
it's supernatural.
Yeah.
But
like,
he
it
did look
just
like a doll.
flops
No,
over like
even
a
when he was
doll.
dragging him,
Yeah.
even when
Oh,
he was
yeah.
dragging him, it looked. And
It
that's
It
the
looked like,
thing,
you know what it reminded me of? Low key, kind of looked like a scarecrow.
a scarecrow.
A scare. Yeah, I can see that comparison.
Like stuffed legs and everything.
Yeah, I can definitely
You
see
know
that
what I mean?
comparison.
Like one of those. And even when he uses the severed head to break in through the
Yeah,
door.
that one I
you could
didn't
hear
notice
the
too.
clinking like a little bit,
Yeah.
like
No, I was gonna say like when he uses the like severed head like to bust through the window and how it just perfectly lands in the one
Yeah.
part.
Even
where
how
there's
it
light
looks,
shining.
you could
You know
just
what I'm talking
tell,
about?
and his
Like-
eyes were like,
Yeah, I'm just like, bro.
you could just tell, man. And that's the thing, bro. Is I get it's low budget, man, but why you as a director, like, why are you showing his complete body when you know what's up? You know what I mean? It should be where it should be where and also the head. As he's walking, he has the head where the face is facing towards the camera.
Yeah,
Where you can easily tell it's a mannequin.
it's a mannequin.
What you could have done there is could have been the side of the head or maybe the back of the head. So it's the hair, and then the body maybe just show like maybe mid like a top chest range up. Don't show the entire body. And maybe with the whole throwing the body like through the to the glass to like get the old school fireman helmet, whatever. Instead of doing that, maybe he could have just punched it or something, or I don't know.
I know. That's what I was expecting when
Yeah.
they showed that little like the close up of the shot of the fireman hat.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna punch the bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. So when he threw the body at shit, I laughed a little.
Yeah, and man, and that's the thing, bro. Like the kills are cool and stuff, and the vibe is cool, but it's just like you could tell that it was so blatantly obvious that was just like a really big negative for me, unfortunately, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just one thing I wish that they did better. It's like, damn, bro, I would have been I would have been a lot more immersed, bro. You know, but it was still cool, man. I still like the movie. But is there what else? There's something else that I wanted to mention. I think
the acting from I'm pretty sure these are all no-name actors. I think for like a low-budget film, I do have expectations.
I thought
for
there
the
were.
acting.
I thought there were.
I think they did their job.
Yeah, they did their job, man. There was. I didn't catch anything where it was like, all right, bro, like that's some terrible acting.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any moments like that.
Right.
You know. So the acting was cool. And I think that's pretty much it, man. I'm trying to think if is there anything else we should mention? Is there any other kills?
No, I talked about the one where I thought it was like the most obvious for me. And
Yeah, the one with the arm though, man. We got to see that again, bro.
Yeah, I actually want to see that again.
I'm telling you, once you see it, bro, he just looked wide as hell. I'm surprised. I get it. You guys were focused on the arm and stuff. But like even with the arm, like you saw it like shiny a little bit, like if it was like a mannequin. I don't know, but yeah, I would say that was like my biggest flaw in this movie personally is that you could easily tell that it was low budget, indie game type shit. Nah, not indie game type shit. No, because overall he looked cool. Like he looked good. He looked good. Oh, I guess one fun question: who winning, girl? Jason or Johnny? What you mean, girl? Well, they could throw Michael Myers in that bitch. Fuck it.
Michael's losing.
You think Michael's losing?
Of course.
Yeah.
I bet.
He's just a dude.
Yeah. Jason has some supernatural shit, right?
Yeah, like that motherfucker, just like Johnny.
Yeah.
I bet you any amount of money. I bet you any amount of money Johnny was based off Jason Voorhees.
Probably.
For a lot of similarities.
Oh,
mask bullshit. Yeah. And did you know Jason Voorhees also has a disfigured face?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And another similarity is the whole lake thing where like Jason goes in the water. I forgot to mention that. He goes. Johnny also goes in the water. He just walks there like, and he's underwater for the entire time, and that's another signal like, all right, it's some supernatural type shit. I thought that was cool. Jason.
No, that was a cool one.
But yeah, who winning, girl? Jason or Johnny, girl? Shit.
I don't know. Probably Jason because like we've seen him so many times survive the impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. But okay, better yet, do you think Johnny is a good enough character that could be like a staple and like another iconic horror slasher?
They can, but that next movie has to really establish why he can do what he can do, and it has to be interesting. It has to be good.
I don't know. Do they ever establish with Jason?
They did that with Jason. They did it with Michael Myers, but all those movies were trash.
Were they canon?
Not anymore.
Like I'm saying, it has to be good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if they don't. I don't mind. I just want to see some cool kills and like, all right, cool. He's spooky. His face looks good. I guess another small critique is doesn't ruin the experience. A small critique is that I think the fireman helmet mask is just to me, and I think he looks way better without it. He looks way better, especially when we get those shots where he's in the woods where they show like a side profile of a specific character and we see him off in the distance and you just see like you don't see his complete face, but you just see a face and it looks creepy as fuck. It's like,
yeah.
I was like blurry. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's not blurry. It's just like you could just make out that it's a face, but it's not like clear as day like when he was when he was up close. I like that. I kind of wish that we saw him more like that without the fireman thing, but I get it. It's
making like
symbolism. Know, like I get it. It's symbolism. And we know he's for sure special with the keychain, right? There's a car. He said, "Man, fuck this killing. Let me play with his little car." Real quick.
Yeah.
Because we know they lured him as a kid with toys and stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, I do like that they did that. I like the way they did his backstory.
Felt natural.
It felt natural for sure. It definitely felt natural because you're thinking, okay, who is this guy? And they do the campfire situation where they go, the camera's spinning around and shit, and they're like, yo, spookly dooklyville, something blah, blah, happened. Some bullshit. I don't know. I kind of liked how they described it, and it all made sense at least.
Like I said, bro, whenever a movie can make you feel like it's like flowing smoothly, it's like always a W for me.
And that's how I felt with this movie, man. That's how I felt. The only really big negative was the whole low budget thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The slow burn. I kind of was expecting this movie because of Shudder, right? And we saw Skinamarink, so I kind of was expecting it, and I personally don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
I mean, bro, we both really liked Skinamarink, bro, and that was like, bro, if this is a slow burn, that shit, like, that's a snail, bro. You know what I mean? but I still like it.
If this is a slow burn, that's a complete stop.
I don't even go.
It can't even go, bro. We're still here.
How long was that?
We just stood still for an hour and a half.
That was also like an hour.
It has to be an hour and a half.
No, but yeah, that's like I think those are my. Yeah, I mean, I guess those are the main two things that could be negatives.
Right.
More so the low budget aspect, but the slow burn, I could definitely see it's a negative. Personally, I didn't mind it because, like what you said, Hav, I kind of knew what I was getting into, and yeah, if you don't know, bro, like if you're just like like a normal, I don't know,
hour
casual
40.
watcher, like
it's the same length about this movie, yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, but for Skinamarink, low key thinking about that, that's actually kind of crazy compared to this one being that long. But Skinamarink was fucking spooky, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, it was casual watcher, bro. Like our dad, bro. Let me put on a Violent Nature. You think they're gonna be like this shit lit?
No,
like nah, bro.
My dad would not like this.
No, bro. They would not be lit. They're like, yo, man, what the fuck? Or like my brother, right? My brother.
My dad would be like, ¿Dónde está John Wick?
Oh yeah, dude. What's with Mexican dads loving action, man?
I don't know.
My dad love action.
My dad does too.
My dad loves Gladiator, the movie.
They just want to see guns and shit. Like, it's like, look, it's like Mexico. It's like my hometown.
It's like my hometown.
I know what gun that is. That's a Glock 19. Look, son.
They shot my neighbor with that one.
For real.
It's like Mexico's crazy.
Oh my god.
I mean, hey man, Mexico. No, Mexico. It's just the parts, right? Well, I don't know, bro. Because there were instances where like a tourist spot in Jalisco, bro, where there was some cartel activity where they killed somebody in broad daylight. And the tourists, bro, you can't trust it. But you know, I know it's a hyperbole. I'm over exaggerating, right, guys? But have you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, I think there would have been a better ending.
You know what? No, you're right. You're right, bro. I think there should have been a better ending.
No, I'm saying I thought of one.
Okay, let's hear it.
So obviously the ending. Yeah, right. You want to be a hater about it.
You hated on my shit. He always hates on my shit
as a joke.
Oh no, he let a joke.
But you never acknowledge when it's fire. Okay, that's the scene I described with a chick.
Yeah,
that'll be fire.
It would if the cliff was shorter. Otherwise, that's a long ass drag.
You're right. But it fits with the movie though. Long ass drag, like. Nah. No, but like, no, I get it. It would have been cooler, real short. I get it.
But no, the ending that I was thinking of, the actual ending that we do get is that we get just random shots of the woods. And then we get a random shot of the woods again. But this time the camera pans over and you see I think it was like the bear trap and the gasoline gallon. That, yeah. And as we know, the survivor, the only survivor, she left those things there. She left the bear trap and the gasoline gallon thing on the ground, and then she took the necklace, which is the one that he's been going after. He puts it on the gasoline tank, and then that's how she runs off. So the end of the movie shows, like the next day, it's morning now, and we see those two things on the ground again, and they're still there, except the necklace. Then it cuts to black roll credits.
And it's a weird song choice, too.
Like, I was vibing.
Yeah, that's my point.
Oh, I'm not gonna go to Ontario.
Well, like it's like a slasher destroy movie, and it's like a hip hop like not hip hop, but like a poppy type of
like old school, like in the
poppy
50s, 60s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh my! I just saw crazy people getting murdered, but let me vibe real quick. Let me jolly real quick. But yeah, okay.
I think
what's the better ending?
I think a better ending would have been exactly what we got.
Okay.
Except the necklace still there.
Oh. Ooh. Signifying like this ain't enough. I'm coming after y'all.
No, signifying that maybe he didn't see the necklace. He still thinks it's out there. Therefore, he never finished. He never ends killing.
Oh, that would be cool.
And that's how a sequel opportunity.
That'd be cool.
Because if he didn't just see
too violent, too nature. Too violent, too. Every time we say there's a sequel,
violence
we do
is in my nature.
We do the too fast,
too fast, too furious.
We always do that, bro. Too violent, too nature.
Too violent, too nature.
Bro, the last movie of the film, like, all right, guys.
All violent, no nature, girl. It's in the town, right? All violent, no nature.
All violent, no nature. Oh, fuck. And the fifth movie, just violent. Just violent.
That's funny.
But anyway, okay. But you're saying
yeah.
That was just it.
Oh, that
was just there.
That if the necklace was never picked up, you get the implication of he didn't see the necklace.
Yeah.
He didn't see it. He still thinks it's out there.
Yeah.
Therefore, now this motherfucker is just on nonstop, just endlessly killing people in his path, trying to find a necklace. Which would open up a sequel, but also
even establish him as like a character, like, oh yeah, I'm here to stay, like I'm here to kill. Like,
yeah,
that'd be cool. I agree with that.
Kind of like how like Freddy Krueger's like his whole backstory is like, oh, you know, he got burned down in that house or whatever the fuck. He was molesting kids and shit, and the kids then tell their parents fuck him up, burn him, and then he comes back as a spirit that haunts those kids, now teenagers, haunts them in their dreams. And the whole thing is like, well, that's how he comes back for sequels, because there's always going to be dreams, right? Like that's always going to be a thing. So here it would have been one of those things where it's like a sequel, like why is there a sequel? Like what happened in the first movie? Well, he didn't stop killing. He never found the necklace. It's out there in the middle of the woods, so he technically will never stop killing now, because his soul will never be at rest.
That would have been cool, man. Yeah.
And that's how you establish an iconic character. Because, like, one of those things where it's like, why did he just stop? Like, if he was going after a necklace the whole time, then why did he just stop? Like, well, because he never got it. He still thinks it's out there. You know what I mean?
Dude, the thing ends with just him. Like, they're in those same woods. He's about to kill the last person. 5 movies from now at this point. He's about to kill him, looks to his left, drops the axe, walks over, picks up the necklace, and then just goes in that little place where it all began. He grabs the little metal pole, he sticks himself in there, and goes like this. We're like, really? That's how it ends? Well, that was his whole motive. He found the necklace.
He uses the necklace, strangles the last person.
Oh, that would be actually kind of cool.
And then just takes it home.
That's funny.
No, and like to get him out of the nature, what they would do. Why are you laughing already? To get them out of the nature, they have people like tourists, like collectors, and they're out in the woods like, yo, look at this. Whoa, look at this cool necklace. Yeah. They bring it back to their hometown. They put it like in a museum or something. Like, yo, look, this is from the encampment of Firetown City, blah, 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 back in 1970, blah, blah, blah. Remember the whole massacre?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
Those
around
college
that time.
kids, right?
It was around that time.
Yeah.
Let's put it in the museum, buddy. They put him there, and that's how they get him out of the nature, and he's out there in the town wreaking havoc.
All violent, no nature.
Or what's a good violent? I can't think of anything.
I can't think. I was trying to think of shit too.
Out of town.
Yeah, right. Some shit.
I'm trying to see him fight a bear now.
A bear?
Ever since that one chick brought up the whole bear situation, like now how he would.
I took it like that was him.
No, I know.
Bear. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How would he actually take on a bear? Hey, bro, buddy's strong, bro. He just punched through a dude's face, bro.
Yeah.
He crushed the toy car, bro. Bro, those are hard, man. The plastic shit, that's hard as fuck. He just said weird. He had like Shrek hands, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were gross.
Right? He had like Shrek hands, actually. That was actually crazy. That was actually gnarly. Okay, but okay. After all this, right? Do you see how like? Would you guys? Okay, that's good. Would you guys like to see another movie of this guy?
Probably not.
Interesting.
This feels good as a one and done. Had it ended the way that I explained, where the necklace was still there and he never found it, then maybe you could do a lot with that. But I don't know, man. That whole thing where it's like from the killer's perspective, like how much more can you branch off from that? You know, you get his backstory and everything. Okay, cool. But ultimately, his motive is looking for that necklace. And like I said, even if my ending had happened, I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect a sequel. It's just one of those things where it's like we're gonna leave the audience with that thought that he never he never stops killing.
Yeah,
you know, type shit. But I don't think so, man. Because if we were to get a sequel, it'd be worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
You can't really like a unique concept like this is better done as a one and done. Because if you try to make sequels and you just make it the same as the last movie, well then it's like you beg the question, why are we here? Why are we still doing this? What you mean, girl? It's not in the woods now; it's in a town. But we're still doing the long shot walking shit. But it's still like the long walk shit. And you're following him, and it's just long shots of him walking through alleys, and it's like the same thing. Now you're just in a town.
Yeah,
and it's like the novelty was cool when you first saw the first movie, but now it's like we're doing the same thing again. It's like The Hangover. The The Hangover Part 2 is exactly as what happened in the first movie, only now instead of Vegas, it's in Hong Kong. And they're still trying to like remember what the fuck did we do last night, and they get into shenanigans that slowly remember what happened the night before when they blacked out and they don't right. So for me, it's like I don't think so, because if you're just gonna repeat the same thing you did in the first movie, it's gonna feel redundant, and by it feeling not redundant, it will feel not as fresh, not as good as done the first time around. Yeah. So I don't think a sequel. We don't need one, and if we do get one, I'm predicting it'll do worse. What do you about you, Mario? Would you want to see a sequel?
If there was a sequel, I would obviously I would watch it, but your same idea. I don't think it would be as good as the first one because of how the way it ended, and I just don't think they set themselves up to make multiple movies.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's a one and done situation. But he did look cool, man. He did look cool. I just wish the kills were a lot higher budget, but yeah, with that being said, I mean, that's pretty much everything. We covered everything. We gave our analysis, our breakdown. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.
Peace. See ya.